Well, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a brilliant day today. Can you believe it's September 21st already? Crazy. 2025. Looks like it's an overcast day out there in Terrace, British Columbia today. Might have to go for a walk after, though, just to get some sanity back. I've been stuck inside for a while, so yeah, good times. Good times indeed. Want to take the opportunity to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking a listen, see what's going on with the campaign series. It was a really big week this week for the campaign series. JTCS, the John Taylor's campaign series, World War II game, did receive the 2.05 update. It was released on Thursday, on the 18th. So far, things have been going okay. If you downloaded it or tried to download it on Thursday, there was one minor issue, but that has since been resolved. So now you can just download the 1.01 version of the game if you haven't installed it in a while, and just press the update button. If you are running 2.02, all you have to do is press the update button, and you will be golden. It will update for you. Yeah. That's pretty exciting. Everything seems to be working well. If you do find some things, please let me know. We do plan on doing a remastered version of this, since it's going to be the final version. So that way you don't have to worry about updates and all that fun stuff. So if there are minor annoyances that need to be remedied, let me know, and I'll see about making sure that they get into the final remaster version. Yeah, that's exciting. Otherwise, right now I am using the latest 2.10 update for Vietnam. Our plan is to finalize this over to Slytherin basically in a month, or I guess in 3 weeks now, so that it will be released as an open beta for the rest of October, with the official release probably November 20th, somewhere in there. I don't remember the exact date, but it's around the end of November, so before Christmas anyways. That will be for Middle East as well as Vietnam. It'll be 3.10 for Middle East, 2.10 for Vietnam. I'm not sure what other content besides these user interface upgrades that are going to be happening. As you can see, some of the new things you can expect are going to be this Intel feed. Again, if you don't want to use this Intel feed, you can just use the traditional dialogues that would pop up every time something happened. This is just, it's convenient for me, so I think it's kind of handy. The other thing that's changed is obviously this has changed significantly. I know there have been some comments on the various forum and things like that about maybe making it a bit smaller or whatever, or relaying it out. Excellent points. I really enjoy that. We'll have to see what happens as the final version. Again, this is just a beta. It's something that you can take a look at once we release that beta. Good day, Ingrid. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And thank you. Yay for Sunday, right? This is a significant upgrade than what was there before. You can see that you do have a lot of things that have been cleaned up. It looks clean. There have been suggestions about making these icons bigger, removing some of the other information that comes out, maybe making it, like 3/4 the size or something like that. Just draft. So yeah, provide the feedback if you want. Just it helps guide exactly. I noticed that there was another comment that some people are using the game on smaller monitors, like 13-inch, and you were worried about the map space. Obviously, you will be. This is double the size as the previous version, but don't forget you can also just press U and it disappears too. So if you don't need it, you can turn it off. I like playing with it on, and also you can change it to the other side too, which is super handy. Unit list, you can put the left if you want to play it with it over here. I'm used to, ever since the beginning, to put it there, so that's where I like to leave it. Some of these lists have been revised. this, all these little things is little things that I need to update the manual for. That's probably going to be the biggest. Oh, hey, Crossroads, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, so anyways, it's here. Try it out when the beta comes out. Give us more feedback and let us know what you think of it. A lot of these things are, we're trying to make this better for you, right? That's the whole point of this. So yeah, there is now a vertical scroll bar for the unit list. Ah, yes. Let's find a stack. There's a stack. Where is the... Oh, here it is. So here you can just scroll up and down. That's kind of handy. Actually, you know what you could do, Petri? Now that I'm using this, maybe if it's possible to put this scroll bar here. Because, as you can see, if I try and access this scroll bar, because of the way that the scrolling works, it's just moving the map. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. So if you can move this... I don't know if it's possible, but if you can move the scrolling here... no. Damn it. Oh, what is that? Ah. Interesting. Do you see that? I'm not sure. I think it's just that view. Oh, it's that view as well. And that view. Okay. Cool. Yay for live testing. Positive vibes. But anyways, lots of information. It's very clear. Laid out. I like this. I think this looks good. And it makes things a little bit easier. So also, just so you know, you can clearly see, and there's been an update here, the organizations on the map, which is super handy. If you're in move mode. If you're in fire mode, you'll be able to get the targeting information if you have a unit selected, I think. Yeah, it tells you the information about the various targets. Now, keep in mind, I have Fog of War on, but I know what my units are, so it's giving me all the information. Once we get into the combat, I'll show you what it looks like when you're targeting the enemy forces, when you have Enhanced Fog of War on. Basically, it's going to tell you what your attack value is, and that's pretty much all it's going to tell you. Keep in mind, these attack values are just the raw attack values, so they don't incorporate any of the TAM or anything like that. There's no effects modifiers that are being added to that number or modified with that number. It's just, this is what your unit is going to attack at this hex, at this distance. That's all that's going to do. All the other calculations are not shown there. Just a quick FYI. Again, selecting a unit, you can also highlight the organization, so it's very simple to determine which unit is which in the same organization, and you can identify it by the information there that tells you which platoon it is, which company it's in, which battalion it's in, and so on and so forth. Very handy for example, if you're playing the boot camp scenario, you need to know which company is boot camp 3, I think. You need to know which company is which as you're proceeding through the instructions, which is again something else that I'm going to have to update now. So many updates, man. That's crazy. Manual's getting a refresher. Let's see. What else is new? Some of these unit lists have changed, or some of these things have changed. The dialogue has changed. So again, I'm using the Intel feed, which is this. All the results will go into this intelligence feed. Because I'm using 2 monitors, I just keep this over here on the second monitor. I'll pop it out again just so you can see. But like someone else has pointed out, I like to see more of the map, so I put that over on my second monitor. If you don't have a second monitor, again, it's an option. You can just use the traditional dialogue that would show up usually in the bottom left-hand side. And you can have it so that it's persistent in the sense that you need to close it, or it'll automatically close after whatever X amount of seconds that you had decided. Of course, there are various details, as always, and that'll also depend on which Fog of War setting that you have chosen. And you can oh yeah, that's right, you can resize the Intel feed, which is super handy. You can make it smaller or bigger. Yeah, it's totally dynamic, which is fantastic. I really appreciate this. It makes life easier. Instead of, for me, I play quickly, so having to enter through all of the dialogues all the time was such a pain. So having everything stored into here is so much better. I can't wait to have it for the World War II version, because I tend to play a lot of play-by-email for the World War II version games. Oh, speaking of, if you are a Patreon member, you will be getting exclusive access to a series of recent play-by-emails that I've been doing. Playing against Sanford and Timothy. Excellent games. They've been so much fun. But yeah, you'll be able to watch those if you are on the Patreon. Just FYI. Huge thank you to those patrons. And a huge thank you to donators. And thanks to those who provide their time to help out with building these games. These games are very tedious to build, but we're doing a lot on them, which is fantastic. As you can see, we're continually trying to improve these games. And just a reminder for the future games, we have Cold War coming out probably 2-3 years, and the new World War II version, a minor version of the current that we can expand upon. The one thing that's going to be with the World War II version is that instead of having the 3 games, I think the idea is just have one game. And since we have the new folder structure, it'll make things so much easier to keep things organized. So if you want to play Poland 39, if you want to play Finland 40, you'll have that option for sure. Good day, S690. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. The new scenario briefing you can resize as well. Scenario briefing, let's take a look. Scenario briefing. Oh yeah, you can resize this. This is handy. And you can move it around, which is good. So yeah, there's lots of little things that we're trying to, Petri especially, thank you Petri, trying to add to make your life better and easier, or things that we've noticed for comments, we're trying to make those improvements. There will be some significant changes, I think, coming with a conversation with the team that we deal with over at Matrix. They are going to provide some documentation for suggested improvements for hopefully getting Cold War onto Steam, trying to make the user interface better. But I think we're going a super long way with all these little minor improvements that Petri has been doing. It's very exciting. I'm super excited about that. Lots of work going on. Speaking of Cold War, I've been working on creating graphics, and 2, assigning those graphics to the Warsaw Pact units. Right now I'm in the APCs, the Armored Personnel Carriers, which means I'm about, I would say, a quarter of the way through assigning the graphics for all of the Warsaw Pact nations that we're going to include in 1.00. Good morning, Tim. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. It's nice to see a good crowd here today. Don't forget, if you have questions or comments or things that you want to discuss, this is a good time to do it. Absolutely. We're talking live here. So if you do have things that you want to chat about, or suggestions or things like that, bring it up. Happy to do that. Anyways, yeah, so back to the Cold War. Once these are done, I guess I'm really focusing on trying to get those done by the end of October so that the Warsaw Pact is finished. I'll switch gears to the UK. I did find one of my key references for reworking. Now, the UK is already in the game, but I have a new book, new to me book, The British Army in Germany, an Organizational History from 1947 to 2004. So I will be updating the the UK forces to incorporate all this information, and the information in here is phenomenal. But that means I will probably have to add some new units, new structures, and things like that, just to improve the UK, to bring it to the same quality that, one, the Warsaw Pact nations have been built in. Same with the UK. Same with the US, and same with the French. West Germans are being taken care of by Schlons. A huge thank you to Schlons for that. Oh, yes, that is something else. Thank you for the reminder, Crossroads. So you'll notice that there is a leader selected at the very top. Commander 1 is still in the unit list. And the latest replaces, though. No, I did do that, though. This is the latest update. 100%. Please hold a second. I just want to show them that I'm not crazy. Let's exit. Exit. To show you the mod. 2.10. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to remove that for a second. You watch me work on this live. Please hold. Public 2.10. Copy. Again, I did this morning, but just to double check, just to make sure. We are Matrix. No, we're not Matrix Games. We're Program Files, Matrix Games, Vietnam. So, just so you can see, we're going to the 2.1 update. We're going to replace everything. Then we will activate the mod again. If anyone's using this mod enabler, which is super handy, I love it. If you are making new things or doing edits to new things, you're not going to want to use the mod enabler because it doesn't remember the things that you worked on, which is infuriating for me as a scenario designer or making maps or doing edits to order of battles. If you have this clicked in and you're doing edits, it's not going to remember what you did. Just fair warning. Okay, it's activated. Let's go back into it. So we are playing Dien Bien Phu number 5. Just FYI, this is Bruno's flak raid. Move this over here. Find those leaders. Where was the leader? Here he is. Yeah, no, it still says Commander 2. But I think that's the actual platoon name. That's what that is. But here it says Major PT, so that's... So that part is right, right? This is right. Is there another leader that we can look at? There's another one there. Captain T. So this is correct, except Captain T is... Oh, you know what? It could be that these are his names. Yeah, I think that's what that is. They're his names in the organization. I changed the platoon name, so somehow the download is not the latest ones. Ah. I don't know then. Did you encrypt the files? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know. That's a good question. Although, if I looked at if you look here, oh no, they are here. Yeah, I know you did. Huh? That's totally bizarre. Let's see. Let's check the dates. 19. Then if we look in our main folder in the order of battles, it should say 19. Yeah, everything is there. I don't know why it's not working. That's bizarre. So it's right. Whatever you did it here is right, and is doing it right, but for whatever reason, it's just not showing up here. That's very strange. I don't know what to say, Crossroads. Yeah, that's totally weird. The other thing that you can see here is that there are new graphics that Bill has been working on to update the visual cues for you know what the heck is going on the map itself. This is super handy because I know there were some issues before where it was very difficult to tell what type of additional terrain, like these are all trenches. You can see clearly that these are trenches here. And there's better graphics for mines, IEDs, the roadblocks, things like that. So, again, if you want to use the traditional versions of these, you can find them in the mods folder. It's just Jason's graphics mod or something like that. You can add them there if you wanted to. Just FYI. All right. What else am I missing there, Crossroads? Before I start getting back into the senseless violence. And if I remember correctly, for this particular scenario, our main goal, our only goal, basically, is to go in, find the anti-aircraft guns, and take them out. And then run away. That's my understanding. That's what we're supposed to do, and that's what we're going to do. Hey, Stipe, thanks for tuning in. For those, just a reminder, for those that have shown up late, the JTCS, the John Tiller's Campaign Series 2.05, has been released now. Main point, run away. You can, all you have to do if you have it installed already. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Crossroads. I really appreciate it, and thanks for the reminders. I hope you can figure out what's going on with the platoon files. That's so bizarre. So the 2.05 update is released. If you have it installed already, all you have to do is press the update button, and it will work properly. Thank goodness. Yeah, please do. Let me know how it goes. That would be awesome. And as you can see, I'm using the 2.10 update for Vietnam. We should release this. I know I keep repeating myself, but just for those that are tuning in now, this should be officially released the end of November, but the beta version will be probably mid-October, and you'll be able to test this out for yourself. Of course, it has the intel feed. It has this brand new dialogue. The unit list has been expanded and enhanced. Feedback is always appreciated, so yeah, keep that in mind. Now, the nice thing about this now is that you can see both the 3D graphic and the NATO graphic, which is super handy. Of course, you can always do both on the 2D version of the map. Counter graphics, you can do 3D as well here, or you can do NATO. I like NATO for the 2D stuff, but that's just me. But I always play 3D most of the time anyways, unless I'm doing long movements. But anyways, it's a really good way to start learning what all these icons mean. This is a good idea. I didn't even think of that, so huge thank you to Petri for doing that. That's awesome. All right. If there's no other questions or comments, we will jump into the action and see how many helicopters I can lose today. Actually, that's one nice thing about the Dien Bien Phu series, is that I haven't lost any helicopters in the entire set of scenarios yet, which is impressive. All right, so let's get into the action. What do you think of this, Stipe? Tim? The ability to, when you're in move mode, you can quickly see the structure of your unit. What do you think? Alright, do you think I should go into the trenches already? Or should I continue flanking? Mind you, we only have 12 turns. Maybe I should just start being aggressive. Actually, you know, I don't know if you can turn that off. That is a good question. I don't know. That's a good question. So, Petri, the question was, if you're watching this tomorrow, is it possible to have that as an option? So it defaults on, but if you don't want it on, you can turn it off. It's a good question. I don't know, Tim. Do I go here or not? What do you guys think? I'm going to occupy this, and should I occupy that? There's no trenches there. Maybe I should go in here. Let's do it. Hey, Schlons. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't have enough action points to get up there. No. Okay, and here, let's go. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough action points to go where I want to. Alright, let's see what we have for artillery. We have some guns. Let's hit that. Let's hit this. Definitely hit that. We're going to smoke that as well. Alright, that's it. Let's see what happens. Back in Germany, but not at home yet. Oh, nice. How was the vacation there, Slons? Is it okay to advance the turn? Yes. Oh, we got disrupted. So again, the command report has been removed from the intel feed. This is what the intel feed looks like, just for the future reference. Again, if you don't want to use this, you do have the option. It is an optional rule. Here, I have to close this. We have 10 airstrikes remaining. 1 out of 1 unit has recovered morale. 4 headquarters unable to provide supply, and 7 artillery units unavailable. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, that was a good hit. Petri. I've noticed that, so again, there will be bugs, and I see one already. You can see that we're being able to identify what unit these things are, so that's not good. So if you don't want to see this, all you have to do is go into the damage results, report type, and then choose one of the dialogues. And then you can have it the way that it traditionally is. I'm going to move that over there. Alright, so there's an anti-aircraft gun, but he's disrupted. Gosh darn it. Oh, Petri. If you're watching this, notice that I can identify the structure of these units. Now, obviously, since I have Enhanced Fog of War, I shouldn't be able to see that, but I think it might be a good idea to incorporate some way, if there's a possibility of capturing a unit, like overrunning it and capturing it, sometimes this gets revealed. That'd be kind of cool if that's possible. Something to think about. But generally, with Fog of War, I shouldn't be able to tell what that is. What do I have? One other thing that I'm missing is... Oh no, it tells me there. Fire cost. Fire cost is 35, so that can fire. It would be handy to have a line here to know just quickly instead of doing math. Math sucks. It'd be nice to have a line back. Maybe. I don't know. I'm so used to playing the other way. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Whoa! We got one battery. We nuked. We got 200 points for that. That's pretty frickin' epic. There's an anti-aircraft battery there. Oh, I can't go that way. Can't go that way either. Well, we disrupted it, and I think we reduced the strength. So we should be able to push through there. No, can't go that way. I think that is everyone. Oh. All right. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to. Aha! That was handy, because I need to use my artillery still. Alright, bada boom. Ah, damn it. Well, we disrupted it and reduced it. Oh, man. Artillery. Reinforcements have arrived. We have 10 airstrikes remaining. We have 4 units that are recovered morale, 3 artillery units unavailable, and 1 unit low on ammo. Yeah, you can definitely see all the trenches and things like that way easier now. Okay, where are the guns? Where are the guns? Let's advance. Damn it. There's another anti-aircraft gun, but not the battery. Oh, fire truck. He's disrupted. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Frick. Bad guys everywhere. Come on. Nope, we're just not... We reduced it, but we're not killing it. There's one left. Mortars. Recoilless rifles. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's continue advancing. These guys got disrupted. That's too bad. Hey, expats. Happy Sunday to everyone. We're actually making decent progress into their lines, which is nice, although not having much luck going to take these guys out. We've destroyed 2 batteries already? Oh, nice. Ah, fire truck. There we go. Again, this is the new layout. Oh, we got disrupted. I'm going to assume those are improved positions. Yeah, so the main difference between improved positions and trenches are the improved positions are smaller, where the trenches, they basically cover the entire hex. That's a good visual cue. Let's pick on these guys. They did get reduced. I still see minor anti-aircraft guns. Oh, he's disrupted and reduced. Strength of 2. We have a full strength platoon. I don't know if we're going to take that, but let's try. Nope. Hey, thanks for tuning in there, Schlons. Took a morale hit and a strength hit. That's okay. Oh, we have engineers. Now the question is... Oh, there's a... So we have to take those out. We have to take these out. So let's target them. Oh, too far away. Too far away. So now we're going to get smoked by artillery. That part is going to suck. Let's see how this goes. And the turn. Oh, what do we have? Oh, look at that. We have reconnaissance. So we don't have any action points to start off with, but look at that. We have 24 turns of flight time, which is more than enough. I'm excited. Our reconnaissance plane. Damn it. Thank you for your support, Xbox. Not our tank. Hang in there. A good rule of thumb generally playing is don't leave your tanks in the same spot too long because they will be targeted by artillery and you will suffer disables. Frickin' Viet Minh artillery, holy, there's so much of it. Oh, they got reduced in half. Daytime sucks. Glad we're using their trenches, but oof, we're getting smoked. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, we stirred the hornet's nest. Holy sugar. Sunday evening there, S690. And how is my my Sunday going to be? Since you're in the future. So that means that we can see something there. We haven't identified it yet. Holy crap. Ten airstrikes remaining, so let's call in some airstrikes. 2 units have recovered morale, 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. We have 4 artillery units unavailable and 3 units low on ammo. So the final count for the various MTLB units that I had to create was 16 different variations of the thing. From engineer to ARV to anti-aircraft, APC, command versions. Man, so many different versions. But that'll add a lot of eye candy to the game, I think, for Cold War. I'm very excited about Cold War, you have no idea. There was a comment about how much background are you expecting for the scenarios that you're going to be playing. And one person had brought up the WDS games and how they go into basically, for example, the Battle of Kharkov, the historical background as well as a narrative that tells you, as you're reading through the document, you get the identification for, well, at this particular point, this scenario happens. So it gives you an idea of, as you're reading through the information and the timeline, you can say, okay, well, this scenario is for that particular battle, this scenario is for that. And I kind of did that once already with Odessa. I don't know if anyone ever played my Odessa scenarios, but there was a document that we made that explains that whole thing. And it does that in a similar way, where as you're reading through the scenario, you see, okay, well, this is representing this particular scenario is representing the information that's being talked about in this point. So, that being said, since you are here, we'll ask you, how much detail would you like to have in the preamble, basically, for understanding what is going to be happening in each decade for the Cold War game? So there is a document that explains kind of my rough outline for what's going to happen for the Cold War game, and that means each decade is going to have its own situation where things went hot, basically. How much background information do you need for that to play the scenarios? Each of those decades will probably have 4 to 6 scenarios, maybe a campaign. Maybe one of them will have a week-in, maybe 2 week-in scenarios is kind of what I'm thinking. But anyways, yeah, for me, how much information do you want for me to write up so you understand what's going on? Do you need a lot of detail, a little detail? I don't know. Let me know what you think. My question is, let's take a look at the sit rep. So we are not at a victory. We're still in a defeat, which is kind of crappy. Let's bring our trusty aircraft over. Ah, there's another anti-aircraft gun. Oh, there's a freaking anti-aircraft gun way back there. Interesting. Oh, fire truck. We lost it. Damn it. Damn it. Well, that sucked. Tim says WS also has strategic disinphase and campaign that can vary the descriptions. Ooh, what kind of side project are you working on? Oh, sugar. Where the hell was that? Oh. Shit. No. Excuse me. So we reduced one by a squad. Can I get into this trench? Yes. I need to get into here. Shit. We're making an AI voice chat bot. I'm going to tie it into Twilio so I can have a call center as a service. Oh, that's a cool idea. Great idea, man. And of course, change the next battle. Yeah, no, that's something that we've actually incorporated into the game as well, Tim, which is great. The only thing is I haven't had the opportunity to add it yet into any of the scenarios. So there will be capabilities of performing your own decisions for the game. The heck? Yeah, it does give a higher command aspect. That's a good idea. I'm gonna pull these guys back, I think. I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer and take out that anti-aircraft gun and see if we get points for that. Oh, we get 100 points for that. That's good to know. So we need to go target that one. There's one there. This is overstacked. Okay. Let's use our guns against that. Ah, damn it, they ran away. Who can spot them? Oh, they can. Ah, there's an anti-aircraft gun up there too. Decisions. I think there should be broader choices, even... So what kind of broader choices? Give some examples. What are you talking about? Now that got hit 3 times. Oh, I can't even do anything anyways because they're disrupted. Gosh darn it. There's another anti-aircraft gun there. Do I have any guns back here that can see that? I have mortars. Gosh darn it, eh? Interesting. Okay, let's pop up if we can. Oh, these engineers are so slow. Nope, I can't get up there. Gosh darn it. There's usually general choices about directions of the next attack. Give you plus or minus a choice of 2 or 3. So, provide me an example. Describe a situation where you would want that to happen. Damn it, we took a hit. We're going to call in some airstrikes. Oh, shit. Helps if I know what I'm doing. So, airstrike there. Airstrike there. Airstrike there. Airstrike there. Airstrike there. I'm just going to call them all in, because why not? Okay. Positive vibes. See what happens. Ah, damn it. Oh, we lost the freaking tank. I forgot to move it. Oh, we lost 2 tanks. Sugar. Three tanks. 4 tanks. Damn it. I didn't even take my own advice. That's not good. Oh, I screwed up. Hang in there, boys. Damn it. There's that being a general aspect to it, like, that makes sense. Holy crap, where'd they come from? Ah, you buggers. Wow, look at them all. Might improve Link campaign games. 1 airstrike remaining. We have 2 units that have recovered morale. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 2 artillery units unavailable, and 7 units low on ammo. format involves orders. Like, well, that's because we didn't have the options before, so I had to do that. But orders are important. You have to follow orders because that's the military way. Alright, are there any machine guns? So there's an anti-aircraft gun there. Still have airstrikes coming in. These guys are not hitting anything. Finally. Yeah, but they still have to follow orders. Damn it! How am I going to get in there? Oh no. Well, let's take these things out. That's good. That's also good. That's not good. Alright, let's try to assault this. Gosh darn it. Those guns are brutal. Oh, I can't see. Damn it. command wants to micromanage. Flag rank commanders lose freedom of action to an extent. You know what? Not every army had that freedom of command. You were told to do something, that's what you did. Oh, gosh darn it. In there. Alright, call in some artillery and see what happens. This is harder than I anticipated it was going to be. Let's see if we can assault that. Nice. They're fixed. These are not fixed. Oh, these guys are no longer fixed. Yes, German NCOs were. Russian NCOs, maybe not so much. All right. Ah, damn it. That's that. I want to attack that, but I can't. Oh, that was good. Oh, what? What do we have? Oh, he ran away. Frick. Gosh darn it. Okay. And the turn, see what happens. Damn, we're getting smoked. Disrupted, disrupted, disrupted. So many shots. Another anti-aircraft gun. Jeez, look at them all. Oh no, the anti-aircraft guns are leaving. Gosh darn it. One airstrike remaining. We have 7 out of 9 units that have recovered morale. That's pretty good. 3 headquarters unable to provide supply. 5 artillery units unavailable. And 9 units low on ammo. I wish some of these had napalm. Oh, I hit my own troops. Just not getting the hits that I need. A lot of no effect, or unknown effect. Okay, well, you guys can come out and play. What's back there? Nice. Damn it. Got disrupted. Eliminated that. That's nice. 3, 4 SPs, 5 SPs. Let's hit the 5 SP one. Let's advance into here. Oh, damn it. They ran away. Well. So we've reduced them significantly, which is good. These guys need it now. Oh, they're just not getting reduced. They got reduced, but not enough. Not as effective as I hoped. Smaller formations, the orders are perfectly normal, like core level, as you know from our testing. Yeah, that's true. We'll cover the mortars. The big thing is that my understanding, and I've been wrong before, so don't quote me on that. Ah, out of ammo. Frick. Is we talk about orders and things. Everyone gets orders in the sense they have a mission to object. How they do that, though, I think is totally fine. And I think in many of my scenarios, you do have that option. Here's the mission, here's what you have to do, and it's up to you how you go about doing that. I don't usually have things set in stone. And it's just like, for example, a weekend bin long. It's designed that each day you have missions that you have to do, as any other commander of that level would have. But you have the operational freedom to do how you want it. I think we need to start advancing. Ah, not with a disrupted unit, we don't. S690. English is not my native language, so it's quite difficult to learn how to play the game. Oh, yeah. What game are you playing, S690? Are you playing Vietnam? Are you playing Middle East? Are you playing the old World War II stuff? What's your preference? thinking about the first part, JTCS. Ah, yeah. We want to go hunt down that anti-aircraft gun if we can. So there are significant differences between JTCS and the new games, obviously. Massive differences. Although it's very similar. Yeah. Feel free, if anyone wants to do translations, let me know. Okay, let's call in our artillery. The 81s. Man, I just don't have enough. Do I have an airstrike left over? I have one airstrike left. Oh, I can't risk it, really. That's probably a safe bet. Let's hit it there. Alright. Yeah, exactly. Especially considering, if you've been following along, the campaign series are living games, so there's constant changes, which means that the manual would need to be updated significantly all the time. Much like I'm going to have to do for the 2.10 update, because there's so many things that have changed, especially for the user interface, which means I have to go through, rewrite things, redo screenshots, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there's no... It'd be different if the game was one and done, but it's not. So having multiple languages and the support for multiple languages is extremely difficult. Oh, that helps a lot. And hopefully the videos help too. At least provide some generic, options about how I play the game. What kind of games, how much key text to the game is in the text, and how big are the game studios behind those? Yeah, exactly, right? I honestly do not see the campaign series having multiple language options, because it's too complex for a two-man team. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they helped. Of course, if there's things that you want to see, just let me know. Even if you machine translated everything, you still need to proofread it, which is also a lot of man hours. Yeah, exactly. And have someone proofread it in that native language. Damn it. Flight sims often have that option. They have huge margins. Yeah, of course. That's a whole different world, though. Oh, man. Ah, damn it. Ah, fire truck. Ah, the anti-aircraft guns are running away. Six units have recovered morale out of 10, which is not great, but better than half. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply, 2 artillery units unavailable, and 4 units low on ammo. Yeah, for sure, Steam will definitely do that, but we have to be realistic about expectations. Not familiar with it, but if video cards can somehow conjure up the frames per second with all their magic, can the AI translate text on the fly? I don't know. I think in order for that to happen within this game, the code would have to be completely redone, which I don't think is feasible. Our artillery is kind of effective this time. It wasn't whiffing at all, which is good. A lot of reductions, retreats. Okay, let's just keep pounding these guys. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And it did. Oh, that hurt too. Let's counter assault. Stipe says, wish it were that simple. This is a very small niche game. Do you see WS games on Steam, for example? I too hope this game reaches a wider fan base, but as Jason says, it has to be realistic as to where you put what resources they have. True. And as I noted, there's basically, you know, Petri and I doing this. Petri doing the coding and doing the improvements that you see here. There's help from Schlons, who's helping with the Order of Battle stuff, which is nice. There's help from Nick, which is also appreciated. There's help from you, Tim, for your testing and things like that. But yeah, there's only so much we can do. And since we don't have, you know, the massive funding that other studios have, we're doing this part-time. are insane. Look at the guns there. That's what we're trying to chase. But I think we can actually start chasing them. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's another one there. That's exciting. Ah, shit. I can't get in there. None of these units can get in there. We reduced it. So hard. Oh, that was some good shooting. Oh, that is really good shooting. We might get lucky. We're going to push through here and see if we can go take out those machine guns. That was reduced. Oh, that's a good hit. That's also a good hit. That's a good hit. They got disrupted. Let's see if we can assault this. Let's try again. Excellent. So our whole plan, we're going anti-aircraft gun hunting, which are these two here, plus there's one more here. I don't think we can get back into here, which kind of sucks. But that's alright. Oh, I thought that was something else. Damn it. That's too bad. This. Can I overrun this? That's good. Oh, we're doing well. Holding our line, we're doing well. Especially for the troops out in the open like that. You know what? I can advance into here. Oh, that's down to 1 strength point too. Oh, nice. Okay. Progress. But they're still running, which is infuriating. What can they see? We need to push through there. Alright. Let's call in some artillery. Secure our flank, or try to. I'm plotting here because I've noticed that all these things are trying to run away. So I'm hoping that artillery can smoke them. See what happens. Down to half the squad. Half the platoon now. It'll be interesting to see what the Steam reviews are going to be like once we get colder out there, because, again, even though we've done a lot of changes to this, people are still going to say, oh, it's a game from the 90s, blah, blah, blah. One strength point left. He's not hanging in there very well. Ah, we lost our mortars. Damn it. Nine out of 15 units have recovered morale, which is not great. Hey, thanks for really appreciate that. Thanks, Layden. Let's see. 9 out of 15 units have recovered morale, and 6 artillery units unavailable. 3 units low on ammo. Come on. That was a no effect. That's too bad. Or unknown effect, I guess. Follow the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Yeah. Which is awesome, Jim. Totally. That's amazing. I should be able to play the turns today, too, by the way. Man, those are hard scenarios. So hard. But a lot of fun. Okay. Priority. Anti-aircraft guns. Damn it. I need to draw a fire. Oh no! Well, at least it retreated in the right direction. That's good. That is good. But I'm still trying to chase down these anti-aircraft guns. In there. Oh, why can't I fire? 34. Oh, this one can fire. Damn it. We did reduce it. We didn't kill it, though. Oh, I can't fire from the jungle. Oh, we got smoked. Oh, that's handy. Okay. Let's pull you guys out. These guys are not happy. I think we can... Let's try to assault that. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. Actually, can we assault that too? No. Let's try to assault this. Nice. Okay, let's pull back. That was some good hitting. Okay, these guys we don't need to be in here. We can just run away, considering we died terribly. What can they see? Okay, we should be able to assault that next time, take that out, and we can continue advancing. Oh, nice. Now, there was an anti-aircraft gun somewhere. Oh, thanks for that, Tim. I really appreciate it. I wish I could see all the way across the valley, but I can't. Oh, there's another anti-aircraft. Oh, they're running away still. So, I guess what we're going to try and do is hit where the artillery is going to go. I hope. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, that's gonna suck. Yeah, it's a great place to talk about the campaign series, absolutely. And there's so many interesting things to talk about. Lots of potential ideas and the future and the past. How many good games have been going on? Man. And if you have questions about tactics and strategies or even designing, as always, the games come with full editors, so you can design whatever you want. And they're fully moddable, so if you want to modify the game, you totally can do that. This entire genre of strategy games is niche. This is not Hearts of Iron 4. Games like this WDS are all niche market. Oh yeah, totally they are. You're absolutely right, Stipe. But that's what I like about them, is that they're so niche. But I need to get out more. So, it looks like quite a few of those anti-aircraft guns moved into one of the hex that we targeted for artillery. We have one unit that's isolated, that's fine. 5 units that have recovered morale, only 50%. 3 artillery units unavailable, and 2 units low on ammo. Ah, they ran away. Damn it. Really? Oh, we got it! We got it, but I didn't see notification for it. That's kind of infuriating. Yes, I know. New niche games. Some Killerfish games. Microsoft coming back. Sales in the name of games are very high. New niche games. I know those games, but those are very high eye candy games that have more watered down approach to strategy. Yeah, no, that's true. Good point. Ah, ran out of action points. That was a leader. Yeah, me too. I play this game all the time. I'm curious, how bad is it right now? Oh, we do have a major victory. I totally didn't expect that we would have a major victory right now. Huh. Well then. I think it has helped that we managed to take out a lot of the opposing force. Oh, look at that. But we've taken out, what is that? Like 4 times as many as, almost 4 times as many. 3.5 times? 3 times? 3.1 times as many? That's pretty good. That's where we get a lot of points. They suffered 3 minus 30. I'm going to assume they lost a little bit, which is good. Our objective points are only 20 because there's only 20 on the map. So it's all about destroying that stuff, the event points for this particular scenario. Had I taken out more of the guns on time, I think we would have been more successful. But still, we have a victory, so that's good. I'm still going to chase these things down, but we'll do that next time. I didn't realize we're already 2 hours. Ask yourself, if someone would call those games Grenard games, you would call the Grisby games Grenard games, but most games, if they are sold as strategy war games, often they are more RTS, different focus and depth. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Stipe. That's very true. I would say WDS and Gary Grisby, those are definitely Grenard games, I guess. Even this to a certain extent. It's definitely a lot lighter than some of those other games, but definitely more complex than, say, like Panzer General or something. In that sense. Anyways, yeah, so hey, thanks for tuning in. This is a great show, great conversations. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks for doing that, guys. That was really interesting. I'll be back on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Don't forget there's going to be a time change. I think it's November, so I don't know how that's going to impact everything, but I'll be doing everything as I normally do, just on a different schedule, in the sense that there is daylight savings here. So I'll be going back an hour. So if you're in a time zone that does not have daylight savings, keep that in mind. Just a reminder, I do this Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. Really appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much. If you do have questions and comments, feel free to ask them. If you've made it this far and you're watching this on YouTube, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. It really does help. Huge thank you to our Patreons. Huge thank you to our donators. Huge thank you to those that provide their time to help make this a better game. Absolutely. On that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.